Thank you for listening to REED-BBS. Ciao.
REED-BBS, BBS. Ring 4, Riyadh season. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Saturday, November 22nd. This is the best remaining card of the year and arguably the best card of the entire year of 2025. As usual, brought to us by His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. From the bottom to the top, Artur Beterbiev versus Dion Nicholson. Now, Dimitri Bivol injured his back, postponing the proposed trilogy with Artur Beterbiev. Dion Nicholson, he's from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Not exactly known for its boxing talent. Deontay Windmill Wilder notwithstanding. Nicholson's record, 22-1, 18 KOs. It looks decent, but there's zero, and I mean zero, world-class opponents on that resume, literally. So Beterbiev will start a new KO streak at the expense of Dion Nicholson here. That's the long and the short of that. Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes for the vacant WBO lightweight title. Noakes, he's muscled up, tatted, aggressive fighter from the UK. And yes, Mason was dropped twice by a nondescript opponent. And yes, the fact that Noakes has 17 wins, 15 of them by KO, tells you that Noakes can punch a little bit. He's a threat here. But Abdullah Mason's a long, rangy sharpshooter. And the footage I've seen of Noakes, it's all one-way traffic. He's like a vehicle that can only go and drive. He can't go in reverse, can't move laterally. Not well, that I've seen. Abdullah's a long, rangy sharpshooter. Excellent offensive skills for a 21-year-old. Power in both hands. I could see this fight being a lower-level version of Hitman Hearns versus Pepino Cuevas. That type of shocking early KO for Abdullah. Unless, of course, Noakes chin checks him, which, again, we've seen. Bam. Whoa, bam. Bam. Jesse. Bam. Rodriguez. One of my 5 current favorite fighters right now. He will be facing Puma Martinez, the undefeated, the equally undefeated Puma Martinez. One of my 2 favorite fighters on the ring for a card. Bam is one of them. I don't have Bam top 5 pound for pound. I have Bam top 4 pound for pound. And I didn't stutter either. Top 4 pound for pound. My list is Bud, Usyk, Inoue, Bam, Bivol, and Beterbiev. There it is. Anyways, Bam signed for this fight against Puma prior to unifying versus Fumilela Kafu. Puma Martinez was also a unified super flyweight champion at one time, not so long ago, after beating Kazuto Ioka in Japan. But sanctioning body weirdness, which I won't bore you with, it appears to have relegated what should be a fight for the undisputed 115-pound championship of the world. This fight should be for the undisputed super flyweight championship of the world. Instead, it's just going to be apparently for Bam's unified titles at 115, at Superfly. Whatever. I will for sure do a more in-depth video on this pairing because, again, Bam is one of my top 5 faves. Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. I still think this is a horrible job of matchmaking on behalf of Team Haney, but they seem very confident about the choice, confident about their chances. This is unquestionably the most intriguing fight of an intriguing-ass card. There's no lack of confidence from B. Norm the Storm's side of the coin either, though. Although I do wish they would stop name-dropping and clout-chasing off of Jaron Boots Ennis at this point. He's at 54 now. Stop name dropping him. Stop clout chasing. Regardless, Norman versus Haney is the best fight of what's arguably the best card of 2025. So I don't want to slight it in any way. I don't think Dev can stick and move his way to a win here. And this ain't even a prediction video. I don't think Dev can do that for 12 rounds against Brian Norman. But we'll get into more of that at a later time. The main event, El Monstro, David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. No shade on this fight at all. Another intriguing matchup. But for starters, what's at stake here? It's listed as the WBC title fight. Well, how is that the case if Bivol is undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world? How? Again, sanctioning body weirdness that I won't bore you with. Benavidez is the other of the two current faves I have on this card, along with Bam. El Monstro, he's doing a nice job of furthering his career, advancing his career in the absence of a deserved mega fight with Canelo, who shamelessly ducked him for the last several years. I won't beat that dead horse. So Benavidez forged his own path. He pulled a Georgian Wheezy, as I called it. He moved on up to 75. But being honest, I don't think 75 is optimal for Benavidez, not in the long run. He's still winning fights, but Benavidez's power has noticeably dipped, and the size advantage that he always enjoyed at 68, it's literally been non-existent in both fights at light heavyweight. Even against David Morrell, who himself had just moved on up from super middleweight, he was bigger than Benavidez on fight night. Granted, Benavidez whooped that ass. Benavidez whooped Morrell's ass. He just couldn't stop him, though. Couldn't stop him. We've seen no KOs or even almost KOs from Benavidez at 75. Anthony Yarde, he comes to fight. Yarde comes to fight. He stood toe-to-toe for several rounds with Crusher Kovalev and Beterbiev, both of whom are naturally bigger, stronger, harder-punching men than David Benavidez is. Mind you, Benavidez will win this fight, but it should be a fun back-and-forth slugfest fought from close range. We'll get into more of this later. Again, November 22nd, Ring 4. I'll dedicate individual videos to at least 3 of the bouts on this card. Not 4 sure, 5 sure. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.